Hi, I'm Amy Mahaly with Be Well Clinic, and today I want to talk to you about personal care products. We're going to talk about this today because it is helpful for reducing the general toxic load. This is the load of toxins our body has to deal with. There are plenty of toxins in our air and our water that we have stored from old products we've used that maybe weren't the best. We don't need to add any more. So what this video is to help demonstrate different options you might have to switch some of your products out and hopefully eventually switch all of your products out. I don't want you to get overwhelmed. I want you to look at these. Maybe when you run out of things, you can get the new option or something you're really excited about, you can start and try. If you're an all or nothing person, great. If that works for you, great. But don't get overwhelmed. Every good thing you do for your body helps. So don't feel like you have to switch everything or nothing. Let's start head to toe on the different products we use. Head, hair. There's so many things we can do for our hair, and there are lots of natural shampoos that are good quality. But I love doing a very basic thing, and that is to use an egg yolk to wash my hair. I put it in a bowl, I bring it into the shower just like this, crack it, separate it, use the egg yolk on my hair. Everything else comes out, thrown away after I'm done with the shower, and it works so well. It suds a little bit, not a lot, but it really works to get your roots and that grime out of your hair and really get it cleansed. It's very high in sulfur, because eggs are, and that's very good for your hair as well. If you want something more traditional, there are different companies that use shampoos. Morocco Method is one I've used for a really long time. They have lots of fun shampoos, and they are based on the elements. So you have earth and water and all of that. They're for different hair types or different seasons or different statuses of your hair, so it's fun to look at them. They also have things like styling gel and dry shampoo. So there's some pretty fun things, and these are all paleo ingredients, meaning they're food-based and you can eat them, which is good because we don't want to put anything on our bodies or on our skin that we can't eat, because it absorbs into our skin and into our body just like food does. Okay, so moving down from the hair, we're going to get to the face. Now, the face itself is skin. It has a little more exposure to the elements, so it often needs a little more care than skin does, but it's not different care than skin. So we're going to talk through that in a minute. Now we're going to move down to teeth. For our teeth, we want to think about detoxing, which is oil pulling, and cleansing, which would be your toothpaste. So oil pulling can be coconut oil or olive oil. We talk about that on our website on the Gentle Detox Method blog. This is just holding coconut oil like I have here in your mouth. And if you do this, you often just need to take that oil, when you're done, spit it into the trash can so it doesn't clog your drains, and then brush your teeth with the remaining oil. Rinse out, you're good to go, and it works really well. You can also get some kind of a homemade toothpaste, which is what I'm using right now. I have equal parts of baking soda and sea salt, and those are in a little powder in another jar that I use to brush my teeth. I just dip my toothbrush in here wet and brush my teeth with it, and it works really well. Now we're going to move down to the skin. There's 3 things we need to remember for the skin. 1, the microbiome needs to stay intact. 2, the acidic barrier needs to stay intact. And 3, the skin needs fat. So we need to feed the skin and put fat on it. So number 1, microbiome. We need to not kill our microbiome by using chlorinated water on our skin. When possible, we avoid swimming in chlorinated pools, but also doing showers and baths with dechlorinated water. You can purchase a dechlorinator for very inexpensively for multiple uses. I recommend that highly so that you stop killing the good flora on your skin. You can also put probiotic powder mixed with fat on your skin, and that is, we're going to talk about that in a second. Second, acidic barrier. If the barrier of your skin does not stay to 3-4 pH, then you will lose moisture, so you're going to get dried out skin much easier, and your microbiome that you want to live there won't be able to. You'll start getting yeast overgrowth and things like that. The best way I've found to do that is apple cider vinegar. Just put a little bit on your hand like this, pat it, and pat it on your skin. This goes on the face. If you get windburn, it stings for a few moments, but it's really, really helpful for bringing that acidic barrier back in. Once that's done, then we can apply fat. We don't always need to restore the acidic barrier, so you can just put fat on directly. But when you need to, this step is really essential for keeping the moisture trapped in your skin. This is tallow that you should have in your kitchen because you're also eating it, hopefully. Just stick your fingers in, or again, you could put this in its own separate jar so that you have a bathroom jar and a food jar, right? But you stick your finger in, rub this on like lotion. It will make you a little more greasy for a few minutes. So you'd want to wait a little while before you jump out of the house, for example. But this is so restorative for your skin, and you often only need to do it once every month or so if you don't have especially dry skin. The final thing for skin is moving to the armpits. Armpits can be tricky because we think about all of the different deodorants and how toxic many of them are. There are natural alternatives for this as well, which is great. But I have found that when people are detoxing and eating cleanly, they actually don't have a lot of odor. The odor under our armpits mostly comes from toxins coming out and the microbiome eating those toxins. So if we do the same thing, putting an acidic barrier, adding probiotics under our arms, and having good maintenance of skin health, it doesn't usually get dry under our arms. Occasionally it does. But those are going to be really helpful for our armpit odor. If you do have issues with armpit odor, remember that you're detoxing. So taking a washcloth and good quality soap, some natural soap, and washing your armpits in the middle of the day when they smell is the best way to actually take care of your armpit smell. Then you could put a little apple cider vinegar on or use something like a Purify essential oil. Some people have different DIY deodorants. All of those are going to be really helpful, but when you are not toxic and it's not super hot and muggy like the middle of the summer, you probably find that you won't need to wear anything at all on your armpits and just treat it like the rest of your skin. I hope those things are helpful. Remember, don't get overwhelmed by this, but have fun. If something struck your fancy, make sure to do that and do it before you lose your enthusiasm. We're going to talk about cleaning products, including laundry products next. And those are going to be helpful, so look out for that video in the series. And just start bringing your toxic load down. It's going to help your body and your family's bodies really to be able to be healed more quickly and to cleanse more quickly and to become in a state of health better. If you like this video, please share it with anyone who would love it as well. Please like it and please subscribe. Let us know what videos you want to see in the comments and also what products you use for your skin that maybe I missed. I hope that you all are having a great time exploring this natural health journey, and we will see you in the next video.